Hi, I'm Darcel Lobo. I'm an attorney. I own my own law firm, but I also help other lawyers who are looking to open their own law firm, really grow their law firms, and build a law firm that supports how they want to live their life. And so the topic for today is really kind of more so internally, more so than the law firm, but about kind of the confidence or the lack thereof or the imposter syndrome that you may be feeling, especially if you're going out on your own or recently have done so. And I titled this What a Lawyer or Law Firm is Supposed to Look Like, because I know that for me, and I'm in Seattle, I've been practicing in Seattle, I've lived here my whole life, I've been practicing for 15 years now, and in my first 10 years of practice, maybe 8 to 10 years, somewhere in there, I was always considering how I was supposed to look, or how I thought I was supposed to look, or what people would expect from an attorney, how I was supposed to present myself as a lawyer. And I think this is something that maybe a lot of lawyers feel. Maybe it's more so women than men. Maybe just, in my experience in talking to lawyers. But I think it definitely is a thing. It's a thing that we don't really talk about. And I felt like let's just talk about it, because this certainly is something that I dealt with in my law practice. Like I said, I've been practicing for 15 years now, and I am at a point that I have the confidence in my abilities and skill as a law firm owner, as a lawyer, as a salesperson. And yes, if you are a law firm owner, the biggest part of what you do is sales, right? And I have just developed over time my confidence in these different areas in my career as a lawyer. And I no longer feel the need that I have to fit into a box of what I think people think a lawyer should be, or what they should look like, or how they should act, or how they should portray themselves. And for me, appearance is a big part of that, and feeling that I had to really kind of tone myself down. Like, if you know me, you know that I love some bright neon colors, but I would have never worn that as an attorney. I have very curly hair, but at this point I will rock it big and curly. I will flat iron it. I will crimp it. I have many a time had some really long blonde braids down past my butt. And aside from just hair, my nails are pretty conservative actually right now, but I will have very long, coffin red nails, or neon nails, hot pink nails. I'll do a red lip. But these are all things that I would have never done in the beginning of my career as a lawyer. I would have felt like there's no way that anyone would have taken me seriously. I thought that there was no way that someone would have hired me. And I think a lot of that is not so much the outward expression, but as it was how I was feeling internally, and the insecurity and the lack of confidence that I had in my ability as a lawyer, as, doing sales, as a law firm owner. But at this point, after doing this for 15 years, I have a level of confidence that I know I could wear whatever, appear however, and still get the job done, still knock it out of the park for my clients, still have clients, have, the revenue coming in the door, and I can wear and present myself however I want. Now, I don't mean that to say that I'm unprofessional, because it's always professional. But this idea, or this notion of what a lawyer is supposed to look like, really is something that resonates with me, because it's something that I dealt with for a really long time. And I think in becoming more comfortable, in myself, becoming more secure, becoming more confident as an attorney, really has translated to me even having a stronger connection with my clients, when I am confident in me and my skills, and I'm not worried about what the potential client is thinking of me, or how I look, or how I sound, or what I'm wearing, or my nails, if I'm not consumed with those things during, let's say, a consultation with a client, then I can focus my energy on truly serving that client. I can let my guard down. I can be more comfortable. I can, I think, better connect with my clients on a more human level. You know, a lot of my clients, I think for a lot of us, a lot of our clients are coming to us when they're at some of the lowest points in their lives, right? In my bankruptcy practice, I had clients who were lost a job, maybe had significant illness in their family, were losing their home. Like, I was really able to kind of focus on what they're going through and how I can help them. With my estate planning practice and dealing with probate, you know, I'm dealing with a lot of death. I have a lot of sadness, you know, in my office, and my clients are looking to me to really help them and guide them and assist them in navigating this legal process that they now have to navigate through after the death of someone. And I can truly, excuse me, be there with them in that moment and not consumed in my own head with what do they think of me? What do they think of my hair, or how I look, or how I sound, or what I'm wearing? Like, I'm not consumed with those things anymore, because I come into this consultation, I come into this new client relationship knowing that I can help them. And here's how I can help them. And I'm the one to do it for them. And here's why. And not second guessing myself, not doubting myself over preconceived notions that I may have in my head. And I think being more me allows me to really attract, you know, better clients, and the clients that are good for me, because I'm not going to be a good fit for everyone. You are not going to be a good fit for everyone. Not everyone who contacts your office looking for help with whatever it is that you do, they're not all going to be a good fit for you. And that's okay. A big part of what I work with my law firm owners on is identifying, you know, what is a good fit, what's not a good fit, what does your best client look like, what are red flags, and, you know, and potential clients. How do you know if you shouldn't help a certain client? How do you listen to yourself when you know you shouldn't help that client to then not take that client on, right? And, you know, I share with you kind of part of my, in other videos, like my marketing and, you know, the videos that I write and the content I put out for my law firm, so people can kind of get to know me and experience me for me before I've ever even met with them, so that they can decide if they want to work with me or not, or if I'm their lawyer or not. But it's not me second guessing myself, my skills, my abilities as a lawyer because of something such as, you know, appearance or what I think people are expecting from a lawyer. I can't help everyone. I'm not supposed to help everyone. I'm not a good fit for everyone. And that's okay. And I think the sooner that you can wrap your head around that as a law firm owner, knowing that you're not a good fit for everyone, it's okay to say no to people who aren't a good fit for you, and know that your law firm will still be okay, your phone will still ring, you will still have clients, even if you tell people no, if they're not a good fit for one reason or another. And I think also that if someone feels like I'm not a good lawyer for them because they don't like what I'm wearing, or they don't like that I have long nails, or they don't like that I have on red lipstick, like, that's not a client that I want to work with. Again, I'm talking about being professional. If you're showing up sloppy and messy and you smell and your clothes are dirty and got stains and holes and rips and tears, like that is not what I'm talking about. You need to clean that up. Okay? I'm talking about still presenting professionally, but in a way that you want to appear, whatever that is going to be and however you want to practice law. Now, when you go into court, you're going to have some probably restrictions on how you have to appear and what you can and can't wear. You know, and I always fit within those guidelines, still with a red lip, still with long nails, still, you know, still being me, not having to change who I am because of what I think people expect from me or what I think people expect from a lawyer, and knowing that it's still okay. And so for any of you who are attorneys, maybe you're newer in your career, maybe you just went out on your own or you're thinking of going out on your own, and if you find that you're in that same headspace of, you know, not sure of how you can present yourself, not sure if you can really be you and be your authentic self and still have clients and still be able to build a successful practice for yourself, I'm here to tell you that you 100% can. You should be who you want to be, and that you will attract your people, and the people that are not for you will go elsewhere. Perfectly fine. I wish them the best. I wish them all well. I know many lawyers who, you know, are, you know, feel like they don't fit within the box of what a lawyer is supposed to look like, and they have also gotten to a point where they have overcome that and they are just themselves, whether it's, you know, appearance, whether it's tattoos. I have a few tattoos. You can't see them right now, but there's many a time I practice where you will see, I have 2 tattoos, so I don't have a lot. I'm not all tatted up. I have 2, but you'll see them, you know, depending on what I'm wearing, and it's fine. I've never had a client be like, oh, you have a tattoo on your arm. I don't think I can work with you. And if they did say that, I would say, okay, thank you for telling me. I wish you the best. Go find somebody else. I probably wouldn't say that part, but I would wish them well and wish them on their way. Like, that's fine. They have the prerogative to decide who they want to work with. I have the prerogative to decide how I want to present myself. And I want to be me. I don't want to have to try to morph into something else to fit what I think people are looking for. And you shouldn't have to either. And I don't want you to feel like you have to. And so again, we still keep it professional. We are still, you know, lawyers, but I think you can still be you and still have your practice, have your law firm practice law in a way that you can still be your authentic self. And again, find your people, find your clients who like that about you, who want that in their lawyer, because they're out there. So I hope this helped. I hope this spoke to somebody who may be struggling with just this identity of being a lawyer and what that means and what that is supposed to look like, and know that it's okay, that you don't have to fit within that box. So, all right, I'll see you in the next one. Okay.